What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Best Bet Show. It's your boys, Matty Chucks, Austin's Props, and Alex Caruso. We have MLB around the corner. March Madness was a beautiful, nice weekend, but we're back to NBA today. We're introducing our new game show style show, which we're going to have basically every time going forward. And more guests coming on, but as always, Mr. Caruso on once a week as well. Austin, it's been a while. How the hell you been? How the hell you been, brother?
I'm good, man. Excited to be here. Just got back from Vegas, had a good trip there. Watched some March Madness, which was fun. I'm glad to have NBA back, though. I'm not a big college sports guy, so never really liked them. I like to bet on the pros personally, but excited to be here. Thursday, I cannot wait for baseball. Probably my favorite sport. I know it's not the most popular to cap, but it's the best for being profitable. You can't tell me it's not. So super excited for that. We got a good slate today. AC, how you doing?
This is the greatest weekend of all time. I mean, we had March Madness. I don't watch college sports at all, but March Madness is my favorite sporting event of the year. I live for the tournament. I live for the Cinderellas, the Jack Golkis, the storylines. Like that's definitely me. I love people getting their 15 minutes of fame and enjoying it while creating a bracket. But I'm super fired up for today. NBA, MLB starting soon. Like doesn't really get much better.
I agree. That Jack Golke story is kind of crazy because I was seeing him with paid partnerships one day later. Like he was doing
There's always one white guy from the tournament that just gets the golden child.
Dude, well, he had 10 hours later, he had a TurboTax commercial, and everyone was like, yo, like he just dropped 10 threes or whatever it was. And 10 hours later, TurboTax had him. Buffalo Wild Wings, he did a promo with as well.
Dude, just getting the fucking bag right now.
Get a quick bag and roll. I love it, but I totally agree with you.
No, I'm excited. I love how the NBA was like, let's just put all these heavy favorite spreads the day after March Madness takes a break. We have a lot of blowout potential here today, but I want to introduce the game show and make this nice and quick for everybody. The new game show, we're gonna have more graphics later on. This is I guess a beta test, if you will. We're gonna each pick one spread, favorite or the dog to cover, and then we're each gonna pick a plus money prop. I know some degenerates are going to parlay all those together. That degenerate today may be myself, but we're going to have some fun with it. And we're not going to do a unit calculator per se because they are going to be plus money, but we are going to just keep track of records throughout, perhaps just go along that way. If you want to get crazy with some plus 200s, like a few of us have today, then by all means, go for it. If you have a plus 100, plus 110, doesn't really matter. It's all plus money, so it should be fair game. We're going to do a little bit of a snake. We're going to start with Alex Caruso on the spread. We're going to go Alex, Austin, me. And then with the props, go back me, Austin, and Alex is going to close on his plus money bet. So with that being said, AC, the floor is yours. Tell us what your favorite spread of the night is.
I have to take the Celtics at minus 10.5 against the Hawks. They are playing on the road, but the Celtics have been insanely tough against DeJounte Murray. They've held him under 20 points in 3 straight games, and he is the entire reason that this game could stay within 10 points. Kristaps Porzingis historically has torched Clint Capella. The Celtics, I think, are primed for a really, really big game tonight, especially with their success against DeJounte Murray. I just don't see how this game stays within 10 points. Maybe it stays close, but I think by the end, the Celtics always find a way to pull away. Derek White's questionable. As long as he plays, I'm firing this play on all cylinders.
Love it.
Love it. Yeah, I'm on Derek White's PR, so I'm kind of in the same boat. I lean that he does play. He's going to probably play PG for them. So I think he plays today. I think it makes a lot of sense for him too. I don't think because if he sits, I think it's more of a rest day. You know what I mean? I don't think he's actually too banged up. I think with Holiday out, it's likely we see him on the floor. Just traditionally, the Celtics like to rest 1 or 2 starters, not both guards or not both Tatum and Brown, So definitely with you on there. Moving on to me, I love Utah at home today. I'm sprinkling the money line. I like that. You can get it plus 300 some places, but I'm going to take plus 8.5 Utah Jazz. The line actually did move to 7.5 on books now that Jordan Clarkson just got ruled in. I'm still going to play that.
I just fixed that. So there
cool.
We go.
That's sharp. But yeah, I'm going to play that. Utah at home has been really good. They keep games close. They muck it up. This Dallas game got away. They played them 3 days ago. It was 97-113. The game kind of pulled away at the end, but it was a competitive game. It just pulled away too late. John Collins is back. Sexton's playing. Clarkson's playing. Laurie's playing. They got their guys. I like them at home way more than I do on the road. And I think this team's just been a comfortable team to back at home. 7.5 points is a lot to lay for Dallas, who have shown to drop games. They've shown to let down. I think if Luka or Kyrie, one of them struggles, I think this game Utah could easily win. If Dallas has both their stars clicking, they're not very good defensively. Utah is going to have a fast-paced matchup here, 238 total. I just think there's a lot of ways we see this one close. And 8 of the 11 games today are 10-plus spreads. So I think this is a good one to target.
I like it. I like the home dogs there. I think the Mavericks are hit or miss too. If they're struggling from deep, this game is going to stay close. I like that. I'm going to go to mine. And mine is going to be another favorite, unfortunately. I'm taking the Clippers at -5.5. You could take the -6 I'm seeing on some other books as well. But to me, the Pacers just play at such a high pace. I think they're going to lose. And if they lose, it's usually by more than a couple points just because the pace they play. Total is usually very high. The Clippers, I think, are the better team. The Pacers are off a loss, but it's a tough LA back-to-back. Both teams on back-to-backs, and the Clippers kind of got a little bit worked. I think James Harden's going to respond a little bit. This team just plays extremely well. They'll get to the bucket. On Zubac points, I know AC is as well, I think I saw. So I just think the Clippers are more talented right now. I think Halliburton's a little hurt, or he's in a big slump, and I think they need him to be huge if they want to beat the Clippers. So for me, I'm taking the Clippers with these points at home all day long. That's just me. And I'm going to piggyback on that with a little bit of a hedge per se on my prop. It's Siakam double-double at +210 on Bet365. He could have a double-double and they could still lose. But if he has a double-double and they win, at least you'll win some money on the double-double. His rebounds at 7.5 with juice. He just been crashing the boards. Miles Turner, really not a big rebounding center. They will take him away from the paint. Siakam will just gather every single rebound that's in the paint. High pace, again, lots of possessions, lots of rebounds. He's been over 7.5 in a bunch of games recently. I think he gets 10 plus again here today. And at the price, +210, I'm taking the stab.
I love the Siakam look. He's having to carry this Pacers team. Him and Miles Turner really have had to carry Halliburton for the last few weeks. Clearly just not himself. One of the more overrated stars, so I definitely like this spot. I also saw Miles Turner had like 4 straight matchups against this team with 4 or less rebounds. So I think if that continues, Siakam's obviously going to have to muck rebounds. So I think it's a good spot there. I'm going to pivot to mine, though. I'm going Jokic triple-double. It's probably going to be a little sweaty. 15.5 point spread I don't love, but I think the game stays close enough for 3 quarters, which is probably all we need. I know a lot of people are on his 8.5 assist as like official plays, which for me, I think the 8.5 assist line is the most sweaty one that we're probably relying on. 10 points, I'm not worried about. 10 rebounds, I'm not really worried about either. 10 assists is all we need. Decent matchup. They're going to send doubles. They're undersized. JJJ is not going to want to foul, so they're going to send doubles. I think we get good looks. Aaron Gordon should have multiple looks at the dunker spot just because they're undersized, and I think MPJ should have some good catch-and-shoot volume along with the handoffs to Murray. So I'm going to play at +200 Jokic today.
Did you say Jaren Jackson Jr. is not going to want to foul? He's going to want to foul.
He's not. Yeah, but they don't want him theoretically.
He's going to foul.
So, but you know what I mean. They're not going to have him one-on-one with Jokic, or he's going to foul. So I think
absolutely
they have to send doubles because it's going to be just quick fouls for JJJ, which I would be happy with. I'm on his under PRA. So either way, I love the spot.
I love it. I love it. AC, take us home.
Oh, man, I have to stay in the same game with Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, he's played 16 career games against Jokic. The most points he's ever scored is 22. That's why I'm taking under 20.5 points. He's been even worse in Denver. All 8 games that he's played in Denver, he scored 20 or less against Jokic in his career. Obviously, different lineups, different seasons. He's a better player now. You can look at any way you want to, but it's a 16-point spread. I disagree with Austin. I think the Nuggets are going to blow the doors off of them today and win by 30-plus points. I don't see Jaren Jackson Jr. even playing in the fourth quarter. He's never beaten this against Jokic. He's going to have the toughest defensive matchup on the court at all times, and that's why I'm taking under 20.5 at +110 on ESPN Bet.
I love it. I like the spots today, boys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I already parlayed all of them on FanDuel while we were talking.
There you go.
I had to do the Clippers spread. You have to kind of tweak it if you want to parlay them all. You have to take Siakam 10 plus rebounds because you're taking the Clippers spread. Because we're taking Jaren Jackson Jr., you have to kind of do the Jokic 10 plus boards, 10 plus assists. And then we have the Celtics and the Jazz spreads. It comes out to plus 7,880 if you parlay them all.
Imagine that smacking.
It's already green on my FanDuel, I think. So, I mean, $25 pays about $2,000. You can take that as you want. Let's have ourselves a Monday. I want the March Madness style back. There's no better way to do that than have some fun betting on the NBA. Don't go too crazy, but I know a lot of you guys lost money on March Madness. You don't have to lie to yourselves or me. It is what it is. At least you got to bet on it. Let us know if you like this game show style. If you want to keep us doing this moving forward, we'd love to keep doing it. Let's make some money. Best of luck on your bets tonight. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.